Come on, she's a roadie girl. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is my very first video and I'm so excited to do this look for you. In this video, I'm going to be using the new Lorac Mega Pro palette and I hope you like it. This here is Rosie. She's the best dog in the whole world. And it's actually her 3rd birthday today. Woo! Isn't she cute? She's got bangs. Just to get to know me a little bit, here's 5 things about me. I live in Idaho. I'm married to a farmer. I'm really short. I'm a hairstylist, cosmetologist, and my favorite drink in the entire world is a Diet Vanilla Coke from Sonic. I just can't help my selfie. Isn't it so cute? Anyways, I hope you like this video and let's get started. I don't like that face I just did, but oh no.
We can crop it out.
Okay.
Too.
Alright, let's get started. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Dunsky. First I'm going to use this moisturizer by Clinique. It is the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. Really good. It's hydrating. Just a little bit goes a really, really long way. Next I'm going to use a couple different primers. First I'm going to use this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. And then a little bit of this L'Oreal Lumi. This gives you a really good glow without looking greasy. And then in my T-zone for my pores and fine lines, I like to use this Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer. This also a little bit goes a long way. And I just kind of dab it in my T-zone. And then just pat that in. So after you're primed, you're gonna use your favorite foundation. I'm gonna mix these two. The Born This Way by Too Faced, really good. And then I'm also gonna use the Matte and Poreless by Fit Me. I'm just gonna mix a little bit on the back of my hand and then one just small pump of the Too Faced. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use this Real Technique sponge. And you're just gonna pat it on the back of your hand a little bit and then just start applying your foundation. I like these together because it gives me a more natural look without being too dewy or too matte. And blend it down the neck just a little bit. So now that we have our face on, I'm gonna go in with my favorite concealer right now. It is the Maybelline Instant, oh, let me turn it so you can see it. The Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in Neutralizer. Okay, and I'm just gonna take this and do some triangles under my eyes. And this, gonna seem like a lot, just Rosie. Rosie. This is gonna cancel out all that purple that I have under my eyes. Looks great, huh? Just like this. And then I'm gonna go a little bit in my forehead, down my nose. Is it because you have a label on your face or what? A little bit on my chin. And then again, take your Real Technique sponge and just start patting that in. This is also going to highlight under the eyes, so it's gonna make you look nice and awake. Then I like to add a little bit of this MAC Mineralized Concealer in NW15. It really helps keep your under eyes moisturized and so it doesn't get creasy or flaky or anything. Alright, so now that we have that done, you need to set that. So one of my favorite under eye setting powders is this Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And I'm going to use it with my e.l.f. blush brush. You can get these at Target. I think it's like $3. And I'm just gonna take a little bit extra and I'm just gonna set that under there and let that sit for a little bit so it prevents any creasing and it keeps it nice and bright. Anywhere you put the concealer, you're gonna put this. No, it looks crazy, but just give it a second. Then after that, I'm going to set my face with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I'm gonna take it on this big fluffy brush. I'm just gonna kind of tap it in there. And then I'm just gonna pat it and blend it in really good. While that's setting under my eyes for a little bit, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. My favorite eyebrow product right now is this NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Brunette. And what I like to do first is I like to brush all of the hairs up and then lay them down so I can create more of a natural brow instead of it being painted on. And then I start at the arch. So I start right about here and go with the brows hair. I like to extend the tail just a little bit like that. And I I like to leave the front of my eyebrow a little bit more natural and a little bit softer. So I take this just a little bit darker through here, finish this other side, do the same, start at the top, go down with these eyebrow hairs that grow downward, meet them, extend the tail just a little bit. Make sure they're even so you don't have one that's darker than the other. And then you're gonna do just like hair-like strokes right through here. It's kind of crazy because the front's not filled in. And then I'm gonna take this Gimme Brow by Benefit. This is in shade light medium, and that's what's gonna fill in this front section. Make it look really soft so they're not too square, too boxy. Just keeps it looking really soft and natural. Okay, and then after I do that, I just like to fill in a little bit of this corner. I have problems with these areas. They don't like to grow in that well. So I just kind of draw a little bit of a line and then flick it upwards. And that's just gonna fill in just a little bit better, just like that. And then again with the other side, the spoolie, I'm just gonna brush those out and you're done with your eyebrows. Okay, so next I'm going to prime my eyelids with this MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot. This is in Lay and Low. You're just gonna put that on with your finger. You don't need very much of this at all. A little bit goes a long way. You can do this with a concealer also. I just sometimes like my eyelids to be just a little bit more sticky. It just kind of helps the color pay off. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm gonna brush all the excess powder under my eye. So I'm gonna be using all of my shades from the new Lorac Pro 2 Mega Palette. So first I'm gonna start out with a fluffy crease brush. This is by BH Cosmetics. The shade I'm gonna use first is this Sorbet right here. And I'm gonna put that in the crease and just blend it in there really good. I'm gonna take this MAC 217, maybe you can see it. And I'm gonna take this little bit darker berry shade, this is Goji, and I'm gonna start on the corner there and I'm gonna put that also in the crease to deepen it up just a little bit. I like to concentrate a lot of that crease color in the outer V, so if you look right here, this will give you a little bit of a V shape. So take that and pat it and then just make sure and blend it out really good. Then I'm gonna go back with that BH Cosmetics fluffy brush and that Sorbet color and just soften out any lines that there might be from that darker color. On my lid, I'm gonna use this Soft Plum shade right there. And I'm gonna use just a flat brush, put that on there, and I'm just gonna pack it on my lid. I just wanna get this eyelid shade just a little bit more pigmented, so I'm gonna use some MAC Fix Plus, and I'm gonna spray my brush and use that same Soft Plum color and put more of that on my lid. Just intensifies the color a little bit more. Then I'm gonna go back into the Lorac palette with more of a dense brush and I'm going to deepen up my outer corner just a little bit. I'm gonna use this Makeup Geek pointed crease brush and I'm just gonna really darken up that outer corner. Give it a little bit more of a smoky effect and just keep blending until you get it looking the way that you'd like. So I'm gonna go back in with that Sorbet color again, the transition shade that we used first. And I'm just gonna soften all of that out. Next, I'm going to use, how'd you say that? Prosecco? Prosecco. This Prosecco shade for my eyebrow highlight. And I'm gonna take it on another BH Cosmetics brush. Whoa, that's pigmented.
I tried to tell you.
Whoa. And then I'm going to my lower lash line. I'm gonna use this Real Techniques accent brush for my lower lash line. I'm gonna go back in with that Sorbet color first. And I'm just gonna put that all under my lashes right there. And then I'm gonna take that Goji color and put that on the lower lash line on the outer third. And then I'm gonna take a, just a flat definer brush like this. And I'm gonna go back in with that purple and I'm gonna put it really, really close to my lower lashes. Still just darkening up that lower lash line. I just want it to look really smoky with that purple shade. Then going back with that Real Techniques brush, I'm gonna take this Goji and I'm gonna put that right underneath and diffuse that line and blend it out really good. Then I'm gonna go back in with that purple and I'm just going to give it a little bit more intensity in the outer V right there. And then I think I still wanna darken it up just a hair or a tidge or whatever you prefer. And I'm gonna go in with this Cabernet color. And I'm going to use this Makeup Geek small crease brush and just darken up right in the corner, right here. I'm not gonna take that up into my crease or onto my lid anymore. I wanna add a little bit more of that Soft Plum color on my lid. I'm gonna put a little bit on that BH Cosmetics brush like that. And then I'm gonna take some of this Fix Plus and just dampen it just a little bit. And just give a little bit more pigment to that lid shade. I'm gonna go in with this NYX 2-timer eyeliner. I just started using this, but I really like the felt tip because it's shorter. So I feel like I have a little bit more control when I wanna do a little bit of a wing. I feel like it's not so flimsy that I can't get the angles that I like. You're gonna take the corner of where your lashes meet and you're just going to flick it up, just like that, okay? So I like to do both sides, and then you're going to just meet that wing and then just fill it in. I like to pull just a little bit, and it helps give you just a little bit more control so it makes it really straight and even. I'm gonna go in with this Tarte Inner Rim Liner in black, and I'm going to tight line, and that's gonna make your eyelashes look really thick and full. And then I'm going to also do the waterline. Next, I'm gonna curl my lashes. I got this as a sample, this Gellar Glam Lash. I really like it because the wand is really dense. So I'm just gonna do a light coat on my upper lashes because I'm gonna use false lashes, which you don't have to do, but I like it. Yeah, or just leave it. I mean, you don't need to remove that. It looks great. Just add a mole. So while that dries, I'm gonna apply these lashes by Eyelure. They're the 121s, and you get these at Ulta. Oh. Back to lashes, you're gonna take just a little bit of your mascara and just kind of blend them in, just a little bit, not a lot, because then you wanna be able to reuse these. Now we're gonna move on to the rest of my face. I wanna make my under eyes just a little bit brighter from the Shade Light Kat Von D palette. I'm gonna take this middle shade right here with this Real Techniques contour brush. I'm just kind of pat under there really well. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer with this angled brush. I'm not sure where I got this from. So this is a cool shade. It's a matte bronzer, so it doesn't have any shimmer. I'm gonna start in the cheek area, and I'm just going to kind of give a little color to my face. And then I'm gonna go in back into that Shade Light palette with this Real Techniques sculpting brush. Then I like to contour my nose just a little bit. And I go in with the more of the cool tone shade with this angled brush. Kind of make a line right there. Same on the other side. And then I go in with this lightest shade and go right in the middle. Just makes it look really straight. And then take your big fluffy brush and just kind of blend that out really good. I'm gonna go into blush, and I'm gonna use this shade by MAC called Prism. I'm gonna use this Real Techniques multitask brush and just kind of dip it in there, and just right above where you put that contour, right there. And then I'm going to take by Becca this highlighter called Champagne Pop, and I'm gonna use this tapered highlighting brush and go right above where you put your blush, so right on your cheekbones. So right there. Little bit on the tip of your nose, and then on the Cupid's bow. So for my lip color today, I'm going to use this MAC Pro Longwear Lip Pencil in Absolutely It. And I'm gonna go in with MAC Modesty. It's a cream sheen. And then I'm gonna top it off with a little bit of White Russian by Buxom. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this look. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye. See you later. Hold, please.
Is it right there?
Yeah, but I can't sing. Do I sound like an idiot?
No, you sound amazing.
Okay. Help if I take off the seal first. Duh. But we both need that. That's blush. Oh, how about that? I got it all over my face. That's good. Multitask. Let's get started. No.
No.
This is so hard. All right, I hope you like it. No, why do I sound like that? Tricks with the Rosie girl. Oh, hold on. Okay, can you pray? Can you pray? Oh. She's like, no.
Pray. Can you pray? Good girl.
Can you pray? Show him your hand. Good girl.
She did it. Yeah, she did it.